The fourth part of working with synthesis is to configure your project settings. So in this case, we would first type in the project title, and our project title is around patient flow. In our project description, what we would probably want to do is record when we searched actually PubMed, and then as well though kind of actually what our search terms actually were. So the first one was actually patient flow, and the second one was emergency and overcrowding. What synthesis allows as well is we can choose actually words which we actually want to have highlighted. So when we're actually looking through all these abstracts, sometimes you're really wanting to be drawn to what information you're looking for. So for here, we're just typing in patient flow, we're typing in overcrowding, we're typing in let's say emergency room, which could be one way, or emergency department, or else we could be doing ER or ED. What you're seeing as well is we're having one line per highlighted item, and plus at the same time what we're actually having is if we have multiple terms or multiple words for a term that we're searching for, we will put like those into quotations as well. What we may want to do is add more exclude reasons. So some of the ones that we may want to do is do excluded and read later, because sometimes when you're looking at hundreds of these references, some of them may be like rather hard to read, and then you may just not be up for it at that point in time. So you can quickly kind of just add an exclude reason, like excluded relater. One more could be maybe you're wanting to exclude foreign language papers, so you and then kind of just add those as well. You then can have the same thing occurring for the full text for keywords in terms of highlighting them, or as well adding full text exclude reasons. So for the time being, we're just going to click on OK and return. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing how those words which we actually put in are like highlighted already. So you then would actually go reference by reference, either including or excluding the reference from your search. So for like here, we could kind of just type in a couple. Now the mouse and click pull down menu is kind of a more labor intensive approach, but what we can do is we can actually use some hot keys as well, which are include for control I or exclude control O. So if you think of it as in or out, which then allows you to really quickly just kind of choose include, out. And then you then can kind of always just see which abstracts have already been included, or which ones have already been excluded, or more importantly, what are the ones which are unknown, which are the ones that haven't already been classified. So when you're heading through, you can see how the primary abstract will have kind of whether it was included or excluded. And then your secondary reviewer as well, when you're setting up the project, you then can head into project settings once more, and you can either click display primary research rating or display secondary research rating. So if we click on secondary research rating and go back, it then will actually have essentially the secondary abstract. And if you click on statistics, you then can kind of actually see that how many have been included or excluded based on primary or secondary. One really fast way for like helping include, whether you're including or excluding references, is sometimes you'll find certain terms that either lead you to include or exclude. So one of the powerful features of synthesis is the search. So you could kind of actually just type in patient and flow, and then it will list like kind of all the papers or all the references that actually mention that word. As well, though, you can actually type in title colon, which will only show you the ones that have the term patient flow in the actual title, or else you could use the abstract and go abstract colon patient flow. That will show you those papers being shown that include that search term in the abstract. As well, though, you can search for either the year or the author, or as well the mesh terms as well. The synthesis instructions actually have all of these search terms, and then as well you can actually make it rather powerful too. So maybe you're only looking for patient flow and the intensive care. So for here though, it would only show you those papers that actually match that criteria. So the search is a very, very important and powerful part of synthesis.